so next. Yan. Move on din tayo saglit. So phase 6 is build authority. Okay. Now to the question by Lizelle earlier, how do you prove that you're a newbie, that you're good even if you're a newbie? Right? So the first thing you have to do is you have to build your authority. So basically, if there's one thing that you can do to be seen as an expert is to manufacture authority. And when I say manufacture, I'm not saying to lie about your accomplishments when you haven't accomplished anything. Right? What I mean is to curate the content that's already out there, okay, and put your own spin or take on it if you don't have the experience yet. Yun yung ano dun eh. Curate content, get the content that's out there about your specific market, about the specific positioning that you have, right? Let's say I'm an abandoned cart specialist. So that's my positioning. So basically, I'm going to get content from the web or from other experts. Okay, I'm going to get that and put my own spin on it. Okay. And it makes up for my inexperience. So let me give you a perfect example of this. Who's familiar with this book? Guys, let me know. Quick yes or no. Who's familiar with that book? Dude, damn, yeah. Okay, let me tell something about the book. Right, I think you already know that this is one of the best-selling books of all time. Right, but here's what most people don't know about the author of that book. Now, Napoleon Hill, the one who wrote the book at that time, mas mahirap pa sa dagat. In fact, the only time he got rich was when he wrote the book. Like after writing it and people bought it, that's the only time they got rich. But here's the real question here is, did it matter to his audience that he was rich? No, right? Because in fact, he was seen as a pioneer of manifestation. He was seen as a guru, but all he did in this book is literally just interview folks who are successful and rich, who told and showed him about the power of how manifesting things, right? Right. That's what they know can make you successful. Okay. In a way, he became his own prophecy, but in reality, this book is more it's more a curation of other experts. Okay, it's a curation of other experts, and in turn, it made him an expert. So that's exactly how you can build your own authority, right? That's how you wanna do it. If you want to build your own authority, right, you should be able to curate content from other experts out there, from other sources, and present it not as your own. Okay, just to be clear, present it not as your own, but present your own take on it. Okay, that's what you can do to um, you know to create this. Now, uh, now remember, phase 6 is where where you decided to build a friends list of only your chosen prospects, right? I mean, your phase 5, that's where you build a list of only your chosen prospects in Facebook. Diba? Say for example, you built a list of fan page owners. Like you added every fan page owner out there because you want to become a fan page lead specialist. Continuation ng example natin kanina, you're a fan page lead specialist. So you added every fan page owner that you know. Now, imagine, say for example, meron ka ng 500 friends na puro fan page owners. Remember the outreach, guys? Remember the outreach technique? You're adding 10 every day, etc. Depends on you how many you want to add, right? Imagine you already accumulated, a friends list of over 500. So that's, guys, 500. If you're doing 10 a day, that's only, a month and a half. Yata. Okay, that's only a month and a half. Now imagine this. Imagine posting a status on your page about how to convert fan page likes into clients. Okay? Na-add mo na 500, di ba? Na imagine posting a status on your Facebook, on your Facebook about how to convert fan page likes into clients. And take note, since you've done the outreach method, everyone that see the message is a prospective client. Now, do you think they're gonna ignore that kind of message? Right? I mean, they'd be stupid to, you know, they'd be really stupid not to listen to you. I mean, they have a fan page. That's like post like how to, convert fan page likes into clients, right? Babasahin at babasahin nila yung post mo. In fact, you can just post a message on your wall, saying something along lines of, something like this, right? I just read about the strategy and how to turn a fan page, blank clients and a plan to test it with at least three fan page owners. If you think you can benefit from the strategy, comment below with a yes. Guys, ito honestly, like tell me, if you have a fan page, would you comment with a yes? Yes, 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 yes. Right. You would, right? Now, remember Irma. Remember Irma. Remember Irma, the book writer? Yung tinatanong niyo kung maganda ba o hindi, mga manyakis. Yeah, remember Irma? She did the exact same thing. On her timeline, ito sinabi niya. Okay. On her timeline, she said this: who wants to have their lead generating book planned and written in under a week? Let me know by commenting yes in the comments. Simple, straight to the point, and in fact, it's too simple, right? Now, if you're gonna guess how many comments she got from that one post, 40, 40 comments saying yes from that one specific post. 40. Now, see the power of going from phase 1 to phase 6, and we're not even to phase C1 yet. C1, C-con. Okay. Now, she did what she did from this one Facebook post alone. She did, I think, I think she said 23K. I'm not sure if 23 or 25K. That's in dollars. Okay. 25, 23, 25K in dollars. I'm not talking about pesos. Okay. Again, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aralin nyo yun. Please lang. Right? Now, this is the process, So she was able to get 5 clients out of 30 plus strategy calls. Kasi lahat, yung 14 na nag-comment, hindi lahat doon pumunta sa call. Okay, so lima lang yung nag-attend. 30 something lang yung nag-attend, and she was able to get 5 clients out of those 30. Okay? Now here's another example. Sure, maganda si Irma. Actually, konti nga lang 14 nag-comment, 5 lang nakuha niya. Diba? Lalo na kung ginalingan niya. Okay, so here's an example. Okay, so this is me back in January 2016. Okay. Now, remember, I did this over 2 years back. I mean, di ba mga ganun? So since most of the people in my friends list are email marketers, right? I did this specific post. So do you know how to write sales getting emails? Now the reason why I said how to write sales getting emails, because that's their main problem. They cannot sell using emails, right? Guys, can you guys still hear me? Okay. Now, so if you're going to be reading that, it's actually on my timeline. But okay, so are you even aware of the email strategies you can use to double your campaign's effectiveness? Massive because for the past couple of months, I've been receiving PMs from good folks asking me guidance about email copy and email strategies. Again, this post right here is being seen by almost every email marketer na inad ko as friends. Okay. Now, I'm not positioning to brag, not even claim that I'm a girl. Far from it. Just so happened that I take this shit seriously. The photos are only here to show you the reason why I'm writing this post in the first place. Blah blah blah. So what I did was I offered them. And the offer was, I want to know your challenge. I want to know what keeps you stuck. Like I said, I want to help you. But you got to help me understand your problem first. Okay. And that's what this post is all about. If you're confused about email copy and strategy, click on the link below, enter your name, email, Skype, so I can contact you with a 45-minute interview. Okay. And don't be scared. It's just a freaking Google form. What's the interview about? If that's what you're thinking, you're asking the wrong question. The better question would be, what's in it for me? Let's just say that in exchange for letting me ask you questions and gifting me with a fraction of your valuable time, you get practical email advice, blah, blah, blah. Do you guys see what I'm exactly doing here? It's basically what Irma did, only longer, right? Because I'm doing marketing. Basically, I'm getting leads. Remember, I'm asking for name and then email, right? And since most of the uh, most of the people that I'm talking to have like really really specific problems, so I decided to go on a really long rant. Okay, but this post right here, this one, it got me 56 applications. 56 applications to talk to me, and I think it took me like 3 weeks to talk to them, every one of them. Okay. Now, I didn't get all of them as clients, that's for sure, because again, I'm going to be overbooked. But the thing is, now I could go back, email them, and tell them, oh, by the way, okay na ako, tapos na yung isang project ko. Anyone, if you have any projects, just send me a quick message before I book another one, right? So now they know that I'm in demand. They nakita nila daming likes, may mga nag-comment, and I even tell them on the call like how many booked. Like iba nag-antay pa ng 3 weeks, di ba? Just that fact alone, di ba? And binigyan ko sila ng scheduling link. Pag schedule nila, makikita nila sobrang naka-grade out na lahat, di ba? Yun yung parang social proof. Social proof that even if you're not an expert, just the fact that you're willing to listen to your market, just the fact that you're creating content from experts is already enough for them in their minds to think that you're an expert, to think that you're an authority. Yun eh. It doesn't really matter what you think about yourself. What matters is what they think about you. Okay? Of course, please don't use this sa kasamaan or whatever. Kung banu ka talaga, please naman, huwag ka naman mag-inerte na authority ka, di ba? I mean, make sure na if you're gonna do this, make sure that that you're doing it ethically, right? Let's say, for example, those who are newbies, right? May nagtanong sa akin ito, okay, you can do this, but for the first 3 clients, di ba? For the first 3 clients, do it for free. Get the experience that you need. Right? Get the experience that you need. Once you've done it for free, got the experience that you need, ngayon pwede ka na magyabang. Diba? Kasi ngayon, totoo na. Okay, wag gamitin sa kasama. Oh, talaga seryoso, wag gamitin sa kasama. Kasi because what I'm teaching you is actually diving deep into the psychology of people's minds. It's not like normal. I don't know. It's like it's not the usual way people do things. Yun. So, right. Make sure that if you're nabanu ka pa or newbie ka pa, kasi ako banong-bano talaga ako dati, aminin ko, right? I instead of giving it, for cheap, I give it for free. And ang kapalit nun, I tell my clients I'm gonna work for free, but then again, I need to get the results of this, blah blah blah. I need to get Okay, I need to get whatever kung ano man yung kailangan ko as for testimonial. So because once I have that, kahit tatlo lang yan, di ba? Kahit tatlo lang yan, it's gonna multiply. Okay, it's gonna multiply. When you post something like this, tas may picture ka na ng mga testimonial ng client na pinaggawaan mo, di ba? Holy crap, sobrang puputaktingin yung post mo. Kasi meron ka ng social proof eh. And I mean, how long does it take to help 3 clients, di ba? It takes a month. 1 month to be skilled, another month to help 3 clients. By the third month, medyo expert ka na eh. Are you guys, for the ones who are new, di ba? Are you guys getting, understanding what I'm, what I'm trying to say? It looks hard kasi ano pa eh, you don't know you don't know how to start. You haven't started it yet. That's why it looks hard. But the moment you're already doing it, I mean, dude, how hard is it to learn about writing articles in a month? In a month, diba? Yun eh. Okay. Okay. So here's another how do I say this? Here's another one. Okay. Yeah. So this time I didn't post anything useful, right? I didn't, a while back, I just decided to change my profile pic. I mean, or the banner in my, in my Facebook, Facebook. Tapos, it's not a post, it's not a tip. It's a simple picture that says write, send, convert. And guess what? Right? Like to show that I remember this. Yeah, you do remember, remembers because guess what? I got 2 clients. I mean, not really 2 clients, but 2 people inquiring about my services on the post itself. Okay? It's on the post itself. Now, here's the thing. I got 5 more private messages asking me how much I charge for email. And I'm not doing anything. I just posted a banner that says write, send, convert. And that's because most people who are in my network are email marketers. Diba? Most of them are email marketers. So when I say the words write, send, convert, they know where I'm talking about email. Right? They know. Now imagine if here's the thing, okay? Mukha siyang kakaiba, mukha siyang astig kasi nakikita you're looking at it through someone else's lens. Okay? But but what if you're the one doing this already? Imagine if you have like 800 friends, all with your targeted ideal prospects, right? Imagine if you posted case studies or success stories of those whom you work with, right? Guys, are you getting this? Imagine, banner lang yung pinost ko. Now, imagine if you're posting tips and strategies and case studies, right? Now, I can't really stress this enough. Just by staying in front of your ideal clients or ideal prospects and being the trusted advisor by curating the content that's out there is enough to get you seen as an expert. Okay. So now before we go to the next slide, last, shit. Now before we go to the next slide, phase 7, guys, do you have any questions? Are you guys even awake? Tulog na yata. Guys, just a quick yes to let me know. Holy crap, gising pa. Kala ko tulog na, titigil ko na sana. Gising pa sila. Shit. And si Irma. Sumikat na si Irma. Okay. So, marathon webinar, yes. Last na to. Okay. Guys, ready? Last phase. Boom. Yep.